What's up, YouTube? I have been having a very good music day today, and so I was brainstorming and I came up with this wonderful idea because I have those sometimes. And my wonderful idea is that something should happen on one of my favorite Netflix shows. So I don't know why, but today I was just in a Heather Headley kind of mood. I get, I zero in fan love. And today it was Heather Headley. And it wasn't that I was listening to Heather Headley albums. I was listening to Heather Headley live performances. And that's a whole different animal. And I've seen so many comments, like watching YouTube videos and things like that, saying that Heather Headley is so underrated. And I have to agree, because this woman is a vocal powerhouse. And I don't feel like she gets the shine on the charts like she should. Now, I mean, she won a Grammy for R&B gospel, or R&B contemporary gospel, or something like that a few years ago. And of course, she is a Tony winner. But I feel like she does not get the shine. I mean, she has great songs, great songwriting. I don't know if she's writing them or if somebody else is writing them, but she makes good music and she can sing, and that makes a big difference, because there are so many people who are popular and not talented. It irks my soul. She is not one of those. So I just don't understand why she doesn't shine more. But she's found her niche, I guess. I mean, she makes music, she does Broadway, she wins Tonys and Grammys, she acts, she's amazing. So, there's that. So I was sitting there thinking, and I was like, okay, I watch Sweet Magnolias. And on Sweet Magnolias, Miss Helen Decatur has sang a few times, but she ain't sang. And that's what I want. So this is my brilliant idea. Anybody from Sweet Magnolias, take it and run with it. I mean, you don't even got to pay me for this idea, because that's how much of a fan I am. I'm going to let you hear the first one for free. You know what I mean? So you don't even have to pay me for this, but you could allow me to come to the taping. I'm just saying. But anyway, what I think that Sweet Magnolias producers and directors and cast and crew, writers, whatever, should do for season 5, probably season 5 premiere, is to Pastor and went into labor and everything. I'm sorry, y'all, if the noise is bothering you. It's raining. I got the wipers on. But Pastor then had the baby. So I think when we come back for season 5, it should be the christening or the dedication or whatever you call it. Baptism, whatever you call it. I know everybody don't call it the same thing. But of Pastor and them's baby. And I think that Helen should sing at the service. And I don't mean sing like Helen has been singing these past couple of seasons that she has sang on the show. I mean, I don't know if y'all have ever seen it. If you haven't, go look it up. When Heather Headley was in the cast of The Color Purple on Broadway with Cynthia Erivo and Danielle Brooks, on her last night, they sang I Won't Complain. And they sang I Won't Complain. You understand that? And Heather unbuckled both shoes and threw up 2 shoes. And then it got so good, she took the sweater off and threw that too. That is what I need for Heather Headley to bring to Helen Decatur in season 5. Just one time. One time. Let me throw everything in the room at Netflix. Please. Please. Just one time. Because we all know she can do it. We've heard it. And I feel like even though she sings, and she sings so pretty, and she sings so well on the show, she don't show off. I want her to cut up so bad that people talking about it for the next 3-4 seasons. This is how I want it. I want it to be like, do you all remember that episode when Helen sang at the baby's christening? Yes! Come on, Netflix. Come on, Sweet Magnolias. Give us fans this, because She hasn't been making albums anymore. We need it. I mean, I think that, Heather Headley, if you're listening, if you see this video, I think that in every off season from Sweet Magnolia, you should make an album. And I think that you should make 4 right now to catch up, because you didn't make none, in the hiatus of the first 4 seasons. So I think you should make 4 albums right now. Give us 2 R&B and 2 gospel. And then for season 5, mix it up. Give us Broadway, gospel, R&B, a little bit of blues and jazz, because I can hear that too. So that you can do that after season 5. I know you're busy, and I know you got the babies and you got other stuff to do. I understand. You can't just cater to me, but it wouldn't be just catering to me. I'm thinking a whole bunch of other people would appreciate it, because so many people in the comments on your YouTube videos all say the same thing that I think. You're amazing. We wish you had done more musically. We wish you would have been more appreciated musically and on that level that you should be as a vocalist of your caliber. And I'm going to tell you, I am what I call a purist. I ain't too down on remakes if you can't make it better. If you're trying to imitate the original artist or an artist that has covered the song, or you just don't have no identity. You don't bring nothing new to it. It ain't a bop. It ain't a vibe. It's just like, why she do that? But you, and I'm a Whitney Houston fan, so you know where I'm finna go with this. When you went out on the West End and you did The Bodyguard and it didn't gather the steam, and it was probably purists like me, like, why? Why are they making it a musical? It don't need to be a musical. And, after losing Nippy, we ain't want nothing else. Just let her rest and let her be great. But the one thing I have noticed in hearing you sing Whitney Houston songs, and especially I Will Always Love You from the Bodyguard play or live musical or whatever it was, is that you do not imitate her. You kind of honor what she did, but you do it your way and you make it your own. And I cannot help but appreciate that, because like I said, I'm a purist. So before Whitney did The Bodyguard and covered I Will Always Love You, I ain't want to hear nobody do it but Dolly Parton. Nobody. Whitney took it and turned it into a completely different song and made it the most amazing thing that has happened in Dolly's life and in our life from now until forever. Kind of like what she did with the national anthem, the only one to be made a single. That's all I'm saying. So, like I said, I'm a purist and I'm a fanatic. So it's like when you put them two things together, it's like, oh, I really don't want to hear nobody singing, because now I Will Always Love You. Of course, it's always going to be Dolly's song, but it's really Whitney's song now. And even Dolly will tell you that. So it's cool. It's no shade there. But to hear Heather Headley do it, I was just taken aback, because I was like, there were some things that were so true to Whitney's recording, and then there were so many things that were so true to the amazing instrument that is Heather Headley, or Heather Headley's voice, because I know, Heather Headley's more than her instrument. But I'm just saying, just sit there, when you stuck and you can't say nothing. That kind of singing is what Heather Headley does, and I would like to see her do that on Sweet Magnolias. So this is all I'm saying, I'm sure a lot of people agree with me, and if you don't, oh well, let's celebrate an idea, and they should do it. Season 5, when y'all come back, let's christen the baby and let Helen sing. And I don't mean sing. I want Helen to sing like Heather Headley does live, like Shadowland in The Lion King on Broadway, like The Bodyguard, like In My Mind, like Jesus Is Love with Smokey North. I want that. I want to be throwing shoes. And I don't think it's too much to ask. Can I get that on Sweet Magnolia Season 5, please?